Oh, hey, how's it going? How are you? Hey, just here having a coffee. Why don't you sit down and have a coffee with me? Have a tea, take a drive, put your headphones in, relax, sit back. I'm going to tell you what's going on, and I want to talk to you a little bit about what Spirit said to me this morning that is helping me out, and I hope will help you out too. Last week when I made a video and I posted it, I was talking about where I was last Monday actually at the hospital with Rob. Rob's my husband, in case you guys don't know. Rob was in the hospital for suspected kidney stones in Emerge, and we did get a diagnosis of kidney stones, that he had more than one. We could see a few different sizes. They also found a mass on his right kidney, and we don't have full diagnostics for that yet, but it's something that is foreign, and the doctors, their exact words are, we're treating this as it is cancer until we're told any different, which will be determined by the biopsy that he has coming up. So we are awaiting tests. He's not had them yet. He's been passing kidney stones all week. And again, if you know what that's like, you know that's not pleasant. So our household's been a little upside down. Our roles are reversing a little bit in our house. We're having to pick up different jobs with each other. It's really interesting when you get into habits with your partner and with your family, and something happens and you really realize how valuable they are, how important they are. And not that I didn't realize how valuable Rob has always been to me, but we've been through a lot together. We have experienced a lot of adversity, a lot of pain, but through it we have become stronger, wiser, and if it weren't for a lot of what we went through, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now, and I'm so grateful for that. So as we await tests, I remind myself of when I went back to when I was diagnosed, and I will tell you that when we left the hospital that day, that was really hard. I felt like it had brought back a lot of memories, a lot of fear of when I was given my diagnosis. So I went into a bit of a state. I was in a lot of tears. I was scared. I was scared about what this was going to mean, what was going to happen, where we were just getting our life back together and everything was just falling in place. And we're dealing with something we didn't really plan on. But isn't that kind of what life does? That it's a constant dealing with things that maybe we didn't expect. And this is the part that I want to really talk about. And this is part of what Spirit was saying to me. And why I'm doing these videos, why I'm sharing with you what I'm experiencing, is because the work that I do and connected with Spirit and following my own path the way I am does not make me exempt from pain, does not make me exempt from situations or experiences that are not always happy. But what I will tell you is that I know now for sure how important it is to continue working on yourself, ourselves, how important it is to keep focused on the spirit work, the connection, the healing, dealing with things as they come, not pushing them away, but feeling them as they come. So when something does arise in your life that may pull the rug out from under you, when something like that does occur, you're better prepared for it. You handle it differently. So I can't sit here and tell you that hearing that my husband, my soulmate, I can't tell you, it doesn't scare me. But if it weren't for this connection that I have, if it weren't for what I know, I wouldn't be able to support him in the way that I'm able to right now. See, it's for all of us. We all go through stuff. So whatever you're going through right now, and I've said this before, and if you've sat on the other side of the screen with me to work through some of your stuff with myself and spirit, you know that I importantly say I am not exempt. There is no difference between you and me. There is no difference. We really are all the same, but how we perceive and how we connect with the world is unique to us. But I'm living this experience just like everybody else is. But when times like these do happen, I sometimes just fall to my knees in how grateful I am for where I've come from the day I was diagnosed over 5 years ago to today. So what I want to tell you, and what Spirit is saying, what has come across me today, is that no matter what you're dealing with, and I know that so many of us are dealing with many different things in our life that are hard. And yeah, this life is hard. But it can get better, and it can get easier. And understanding, first of all, that I am so much more than this physical body, and trusting that, and going forward with that, knowing that I have made a difference in my own life, allows me to sit here and say to you that I couldn't do this and look in this camera and say to you all that I do if I didn't believe it, live it, breathe it, and feel it right to my core every day. So this is just my way of just updating you, letting you know what's going on. It's been a crazy week. There's probably a pile of emails I've not gone through yet. Not probably, I haven't gone through them all yet. So thank you for any of you who have messaged me and you haven't heard back from me yet. That's what this week is about. Rob's been stable the past couple days, with the exception of, due to pain, he threw his back out. So he's been loving some of the healing energy, and we're just doing the best we can every day. And no matter what any test results say, no matter what we are headed for or what's coming, regardless, we can do this. We can get through this. And we can choose to see the silver lining, and we can choose to see the best in every situation. With that, I love you, my hearts. I'm going to go before I cry some more. Have a good